Hey now, party people. It's time to play some Deathmark. Hey, wanna hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. The story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is? Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poof from the library. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there, but then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her, but when he did... Oh shit. The only thing left was her arm. A really weird scar on it, so it's definitely her arm. It's definitely her arm. I know her arm anywhere. Scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog's head. She showed it to me once. She had no idea where it came from. For real? There's a scar like that on Mickey's leg, too. Huh? Mickey? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing, yeah. That's crazy. Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar. Cut it out, you're scaring me. All set. What's this guy? I hear snatches of an idiotic ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obvious they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's gotten later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just, ooh, alarm. Wake up, we gotta go to work. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. Ugh, my head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Sayakujo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kujo Mansion then. Kuju Mansion. Sayakujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reach out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. It's a strange scar. When did that... I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. Y'all, let me in. My fist bounced on the door. No reply. No reply. The light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the front door for them to hear me knocking. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'll just go in. I'll apologize to the owner later. It's my house now. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of a clock secondhand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they soundproof this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. A staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Goo! Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Ignore them, talk to them, or approach them. Hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over. Trepidation slowing my steps. The young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. Doesn't look like she's even breathing. A corpse. Great. I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Stiff and cold. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. The doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of the bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of the clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. I pause and wait for the clangor to end. It doesn't seem to be stopping. What is broken? The noise guides me over. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach toward the glass to check inside. All of a sudden it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but the timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with the light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. Please. Try again several times, even calling out, but there's still no answer. I push on the door. Oh dear. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. It dawns on me I'm smelling something else mixed with the sweet smell. I know this metallic tang. Lightning flashes, then I catch a glimpse of something. A startlingly grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. So bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. They're bursting out of the The next instant, lights are on. Wait, that's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer it if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood-stained crush any hope I had of that. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights are on here as well. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake it for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. So what do I do now? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flour, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that.
ようこそ。
The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now a doll is talking to me. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. The master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together, so she can move too. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master Saya Kujo was unable to escape from the mark then. Saya Kujo? Does she mean that corpse? But wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? She must be talking about this weird scar. Saya Kuju invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask you one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I was expecting. I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. Okay. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Yashiki. Okay. Kazuo Yashiki. Sure. Kazuo Yashiki. Understood, Lord Yashiki. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. It is a seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me? I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. It didn't seem like the work of humans. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Memory loss? It can't be. That mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you've forgotten your name proves that death is coming. Lord Yashiki, you will die this very dawn. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point, and thanks to that, I feel a lot better. I'll die at dawn, huh? I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense. Way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my untimely death the only thing I can do? Might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. Find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a dog gets bored waiting like humans do.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Lord Yashiki. Are you feeling better now? Yes. That is good to hear. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask you a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There's some time yet before dawn. You have some chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Would that you would grab hold of it, and I shall do my utmost to help. What will you do? I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. She's right about all of this. My time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. But am I really alright with that? People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to it? This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Quick, but also careful in finding the right answer. Strong soul power. Completing a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Dialogue. Sped up upon pressing the L1 button. Certain dialogue is not displayed. The option button. Display the previous dialogue. R1 button lock. Activate. Hiding the dice. decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Ishizu, then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and Eva. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish me. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that the other mark bearers have arrived. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. I beg your pardon, Lord Ishiki. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. I move to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die like me. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I expected to see out this late at night. High schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Kuju. Who are you? I can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm... her boyfriend. Oh yeah? Professor Kuju is pretty serious, so that's kind of a surprise. Seems to know Saya Kuju. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Mo Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Oop Arts Monthly. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Kujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Well, lift her skirt up a bit and show me your leg. Right there in her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think this is the scar's doing? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. In high school, you fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. But, Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up, your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Mo shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. Craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her, right?
Yokoso.
What? It's folk? It's that the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Mo and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain composure, all about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believe Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Mo admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken, so it must be happening to him too. Hey Mo, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark be cursed from Hanahiku. Hanahiku? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost of the resident children of the town Whisperer, if I'm correct. My master was interested in him. So Saya Kuju was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Ishiki. Then I should tell you the rumor of Hanahiko.
Hanahiko-kun.
Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in each city you're talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko was back. I heard that he can hear it. He'd peek in his school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, he'll be fine, but if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults now. I heard that if the person they ask is an adult, they'll die. Not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. Dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in, but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at Leech Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and moved. What should I ask next? My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see the ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that the place would be easier to sneak in than regular school, since it's been closed down. I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that I had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost. There's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe Tsukasa glances down his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. The ghost was seen a lot at a lot of schools in each city, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary school in each city. What was it? Maybe around sunset? I was headed home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed the mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. So I was assuming with the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just coincidence. I must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. Ah, that's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on his shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school. Middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught. Wanna get going then? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism? I'm going too. Hey, not you too, seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation. The mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. They wish to fight their fate. You should honor that. Suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask you not waste time dawdling with the others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others.
いってらっしゃいませ。
Have a safe trip. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Maria told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might save our lives at some point. You should add to this for the file rumors of Hanahiko. Oops. Sorry. Oh, press square to save. Alright, that'll do it for part 1 of Deathmark. Pretty cool so far, I can't wait to finish it. This is RP Major. I'll catch y'all later.